What up, Homedawgs? My name is Gokey Gamer, and I'm here real quick just to explain something about this fight before we get started. So this is actually technically my week 9 battle because I had to get this battle done before the end of this week because I was going to be out of town for a majority of the week. So we went ahead and did it early. And it turns out my week 8 battle was going to be scheduled for after this fight, so week 9 was first, then week 8. I say that because in terms of playoffs and things like that, I do go into some discussions of that in the video, so I just decided, you know what, I'm going to upload week 9 first and then week 8 next week, so even though they'll be a bit switched, that'll be the chronological order. I'll label this as week 8, even though it's technically week 9, then vice versa for week 8 when it goes up next week. But I wanted to get that cleared out of the way, so that way, hopefully that makes more sense. Again, like I said, I go into talking about playoff stuff, and I just felt like chronologically it was more important to have week 9 versus opposed to week 8. This isn't an upload required battle, so it doesn't really matter what ways I upload the weeks. So I was just like, you know what, frick it, I'm just going to do that. So hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, kept you guys long enough. Let's go ahead and pop into the video. What up, Homedawgs? My name is Gokey Gamer, and welcome everybody to week 9 of the PBA, where this week we're going to be going up against none other than the Donphanatic, coach of the Norwich Skittys. I'm very, very excited for this match, and I will go ahead and talk about the team now. So we have got Manaphy, Iron Treads, Clefable, Skeledirge, Tera into Fairy or Water type, Zarude, Conkeldurr, Gligar, Dragalge, Raichu, that can also Tera into Electric or Ice, and Chimecho. Donphanatic has really been doing well pretty recently, especially as well. Being able to, like, starting off the league with 2 losses, but then having 4 back-to-back wins, which is really impressive. So they've really come back up, and they are doing extremely well for themselves. They've pretty much guaranteed a playoff spot, I think. So we are hoping for a win this week or week 8. For those of you who don't know, I have not done my battle with week 8 yet. So if we didn't win week 8, then we're needing a win here. I actually just had my week 9 battle, so I apologize in advance if I'm a little bit frazzled. But yeah, overall massive threats. Dragalge can cause a lot of issues for us. Same with Conkeldurr. Dragalge, just because of its special defense being so high, we're gonna have a really hard time breaking that. Conkeldurr with just being able to hit everything on my team really hard. Gligar being able to do, like, stay in against a lot of Pokemon and just deal damage and weaken things down, chip things down, set up rocks, everything like that. Clefable, Skeledirge with Unaware, which I may or may not have forgotten during the battle, as you can probably tell by the title. But, yeah, just a lot of massive threats. Manaphy, obviously, as well, and Iron Tread. So, yeah, overall, this is definitely a very winnable fight for me, but I need to be able to play my cards right, and hopefully I can do that. So, without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the team, what I'm bringing and why I'm bringing it. So, first up on the team, we have got Gemstone, the Diancie, holding the Light Clay with the ability Clear Body, Moonblast, Reflect, Light Screen, and Encore with the Tera Fairy typing. This is a max AP, max defense set. I would prefer to run special defense, but I'm running defense just so that way I can handle Conkeldurr. Moonblast just does stab damage against everything. Reflect and Light Screen to set up screens, and Encore to trap mons into a certain move if I am able to. Overall, screens look really good in this matchup, especially for my later Pokemon. Even though I can't set up that much with Clefable and Skeledirge, I am hopefully going to be able to just deal a lot of damage. In general, that's kind of the goal. So yeah, Moonblast, Reflect, Light Screen, Encore is the things I'm running, and also it helps as well for being able to set up safely against Pokemon like Skeledirge and Clefable that might not be able to hit as hard, but, you know, with Moonblast, or like with Reflect Light Screen for other Pokemon, you guys get it, you guys know it, I'm repeating myself. Anyways, next up we have got Mr. Noodle the Swallow, holding the Black Sludge this week with the ability Sticky Hold with Clear Smog, Toxic, Body Press, and Ice Beam, max HP, max defense. This is another primary answer into Conkeldurr, to Zarude, into Iron Treads, things like that. Clear Smog is there to prevent things from setting up, like the Skeledirge and Clefable. Toxic is there for anything that is not Magikarp, Clefable, or Immunity Gligar, or the Dragalge. Body Press is there specifically to counter Iron Treads if they bring it, or Zarude, or things like that. And Ice Beam is there for surprise against the Gligar, or Dragalge, or anything like that. This thing is meant to chip things down, this thing is meant to stop setup sweepers, this thing is meant to do all those fun things, and yeah, this thing is just meant to be a chipper, mainly. So, yeah. Let's see here. Next up, we have got the Emperor, aka Empoleon, holding the leftovers this week with the ability Competitive, Earthquake, Steel Beam, Haze, and Roost. This is my special defensive wall. Also, my Dragalge answer. Dragalge does not want to be able to 1v1 Empoleon. Dragalge can't 1v1 Empoleon, I should say. So, Empoleon just looks really good in this matchup. Haze is there to prevent setup as well, because again, I'm really scared of setup. Steel Beam is there for things like the Clefable, things that are weak to steel types. Mainly the Clefable, actually, but also just to hit everything in general super hard. Earthquake is there for the Dragalge specifically. I'm running Mixed Attack and Empoleon again for Dragalge specifically. Roost is there for longevity, recovery, things like that, which is also very, very nice. Competitive is there just in case I happen to be able to set up the +2. It's there in case I need it. Next up is a set that I'm really, really excited about and hope pop off. Million Volts, the Vikavolt, with the Life Orb, with the ability Levitate, Thunderbolt, Bug Buzz, Terra Blast, and Agility. Agility, if I set up an Agility, outspeeds my opponent's fastest Pokemon, which is Raichu, at +2, unless it is Scarf, of course. If we set it to +2, this thing can just be an absolute nuke. Thunderbolt, Stab Electric, just destroys everything. Bug Buzz, Stab Electric, Terra Blast, Water. Just, it hits everything on the team super, super hard. There's not many Pokemon that can take a hit from this thing really safely. And being able to hit things with Life Orb, I'm hoping I can just do massive damage against literally everything. I really, really hope this set pops off because we will definitely need it to. Next up, we have got Cleopatra, aka the Espathra, holding the Keyberry this week with Store Power, Dazzling Roost, and Calm Mind. Now, yes, I am running setup against Clefable and Skeledirge, but I am hoping that this will pop off. Again, you'll see in the battle, a little bit of a spoiler for the battle, I may or may not have forgotten this, but you'll see what that happened when we get there. Store Power will raise in power against Pokemon like Skeledirge, like Clefable, and it'll still raise in power even with the boosts that I'm getting, so they're being neutralized, so like I'm not gonna have like the plus special attack bonus, but I will have Store Power will still be increasing in power because of the boosts are still there. Roost is there for longevity, and again, Cleopatra's just there to claim lives, hopefully. So yeah. Last up on the team, we've got Nightmare, the Hisuian Zoroark. This thing is mainly there to prevent Conkeldurr from doing a lot of damage. Specs, Trick, Memento, fun shenanigans. I love Memento. I love Trick. Choice Specs Zoroark is going to do a lot of damage. Hex and Hyper Voice as well for stab. Really hard-hitting moves. This thing speed ties Raichu, which yes, we will have to risk the speed tie, but we can do a crap ton of damage with this Pokemon if it pops off. Yes, I'm not bringing Torterra this week, just because Torterra, I felt struggled a lot this week against certain Pokemon. I could have brought it, but I just, like, I feel like these 6 Pokemon will bring a lot more to the table as opposed to Torterra, because I couldn't quite figure out the set that I wanted to bring with Torterra, especially since Conkeldurr gets Ice Punch, Clefable gets Ice Beam, Manaphy gets Ice Beam, Iron Shreds gets Ice Spinner, like, Raichu is Terra Ice. There's just a lot of Pokemon that could easily counter Torterra that I was like, I don't want to like risk any of those things. I want to make sure that I'm able to destroy everything. So there you go. Yeah. One of the sets I thought about bringing, I did think about bringing Torterra, a defensive Torterra, and a Shell Smash Torterra set, but I decided against it. And then I also thought about bringing a Keyberry physically defensive Torterra, or not Torterra, Tornadus Therian, with Air Slash, Icy Wind, Nasty Plot, and Psychic. The reason I decided against it was because I felt like it didn't really do enough for me to justify bringing it. I felt like all these 6 Pokemon would bring more to the table and force my opponent to play around these 6 Pokemon more, so that's why I'm bringing what I am bringing. And yeah, we're really hoping for a win this week. If we can get a win, we're pretty much guaranteed playoffs. Or we would look very, very good for playoffs. If we lose, then hopefully we won week 8, which you guys already know if we did. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and bwap to the battle. Bwap! Bwap! And we are back. I'm not gonna be very loud in this one because my roommates are around and I don't want to bother them. But we have got Manaphy, Raichu, Skeledirge, Clefable, Conkeldurr, and Gligar, all threats that I remember having a really hard time prepping for. Extremely happy not to see Dragalge though. That's really, really nice for me. So my Specs Zoroark actually looks really, really good. My special attackers look really, really good here in general, which is fantastic. Let's see here. I don't know who exactly I want to lead right now. I also don't know who I want to have for my last Pokemon. Actually, I have Empoleon on my list here. I have not had time to redo this because this was a very much like surprise type deal, which I'm okay with, completely fine with, but it does make things a little bit harder. So I think, honestly, do I just lead Nightmare and click a button? I could do that, honestly. I could lead Nightmare and click a button. Because, yeah, none of these Pokemon want to take a Hyper Voice. So I think that might be actually what I do here. Yeah, I want to do that, and then do all these Pokemon. Boom, boom, boom. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just lead Hisuian Zoroark, spec something, hit it hard. Raichu. Okay. If you get hit hard with something, then you, I think, just straight up die. Let me get up my calcs real fast. Let's see here. Raichu. Hyper Voice has a very, very good chance to KO. I'm going to click that button. The Volt Switch does pop off, unfortunately, so that sucks. But, let's see. We'll see what he wants to go for here. Hopefully he doesn't switch into Skeledirge. That's a very unfortunate speed tie. For us, for sure. It is what it is. That is quite unfortunate, but, you know, we do make that work. Clefable comes in. I'm okay with that. 52. Okay, so that Clefable, you are very special bulky. You are special bulky 1000%. I'm gonna switch in Mr. Noodle. All right, rocks up here on the field. That's fine. Let's see here. I'm going to click. Do I click Toxic here? I think I click Toxic. Let's see here. Yeah, I click Toxic here. Gligar comes in. That's fine. You have immunity. That makes sense. I could have tried to predict that, but I didn't want to risk that too much. Let's see. I could go into Million Volts now, because I don't have a way to get rid of hazards. So, let's see. And it also is pretty obvious. So, I'm going to click Million Volts here. I'm just going to switch to Million Volts and click a button. I'm going to switch to Million Volts and click a button, I think. Let's see here. I'm Tera Water, so I need to remember that as well. They could double here into something like the Skeledirge. Let's see here. So Skeledirge comes out. Skeledirge. I'm Tera Water. Tera Blast does 85 to 101%. So I'm going to Terastallize. Do I just click a button? Do I just click some buttons here? Because I could just click some buttons. Conkeldurr. I don't think I click Agility here. I think I click Tera Blast. Yeah, because I don't have anything weakened down enough really for me to sweep right now. So I think I'm going to click Tera Blast here. Ooh, okay, so Gligar's going to take a hit. That's pretty cool. Oh, and Gligar straight up dies. Okay, that's massive for me. That is really, really nice for me, I'm not going to lie. Raichu comes in. So that makes sense there. Let's see here. Who wants to take this hit from Raichu? Whatever hit's coming out next. Not Diancie. It would be Mr. Noodle, probably. Or I could sack off, what's its face? I could sack off, Nightmare, which could be pretty decent, to give me a switch. Mr. Noodle's probably my main switch-in, if I'm ever... No, I don't. What's my main switch-in for this thing? Whatever, it's fine. I'll send in, the Emperor to let this thing go down. Thunderbolt pops off. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see. I could send in Cleopatra. Let's see here. Raichu. It looks like it's a pretty regular set as of right now. So, Espathra. Thunderbolt is 44 to 52% before the boost. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it to Gemstone here. The rest of these Pokemon are pretty much special threats. I'm going to Light Screen here. That's fine by me. That was a crit. That was a pretty unfortunate crit right there. But yeah, we set up our screens. Manaphy comes out. I am okay with that, actually. Fun fact. I could Encore here, but I don't think I do that. I think what I should do is I switch into... I could switch it to Mr. Noodle. I could also switch it to Million Volts here. I think what I should do is I should switch into Million Volts. That chip sucks, but it's fine. Okay, yeah, that chip sucks. I think I have to go down here, so I'm just going to click Bug Buzz. He could overplay it, but he doesn't. That makes sense. I think now I send in Espathra and I start clicking buttons. Let's see, we could see an Encore. That'll be a really, really good set if they do reveal Encore. They just go for Volt. That's fine by me. Let's see here. Skeledirge comes in. Alright, so now we are Espathra versus Skeledirge. Dirge. And I do have my light screen up right now, which is great for us. And we're at +1 already. +1, +1, +1. Hex isn't doing that much to me. I think I click it again. Alright, so now we're at +2. Shadow Ball does 30. That does a lot of damage, actually. And we get this Def drop, which sucks. I click Roost here. I click Roost to get some HP back. Let's see here. 40. How much damage is that? Hold on. That's Specs. Shadow Ball. That looks pretty devastating. I'm not gonna lie. Calm Mind again. Let's see here. Alright, that's a lot of damage. Yikes. Alright, let's see here. I need to see something. 3, 4, and 2. How much is Door Power doing? Not that much. Okay. I have to click Roost here. Bada bing, bada boom. Torch Song, that's fine. Alright. Without Light Screen, 73 to 85%. I am now at plus... I'm still only at +2. Okay, I might lose this Pokemon now. I think I might lose this Pokemon. No! No! Okay, wait. Oh, you're unaware. I'm stupid. I am so stupid. Alright, I just clicked Store Power here. Yeah, that was dumb. I forgot you were that. That's unfortunate. Now I just switch in Emperor, and I click... Frick. What do I click here? I don't know what I click. I think I just go into Emperor. Yeah, I think I lose this game now. I think there's no way I win this game, which sucks, but it is what it is. Empoleon, Earthquake does 27 to 33%. You're not doing that much to me. I click Haze. That's fine. Alright, stats reset. I click Earthquake here. No reason for me not to. Conkeldurr comes in. Let's see. Conkeldurr. Close combat straight up destroys me. Swalot. You're doing a lot of damage to Swalot regardless, so I think I just have to do this. This sucks. Yeah, there's a chance we can do some decent work with this, but I don't think it's going to really amount to much, unfortunately. I'm going to click Body Press here, just because I can and I want to. If they switch it to Skeledirge, good play. Let's see here. There's a couple of other things that could come in. If we can get this thing weakened down, though, that'd be really, really nice. I'm not gonna lie. If we can get this thing weakened down quite a bit, that would be nice. I just click Body Press again. If Skeledirge comes back out, which it does, good play. I can just let this thing go down. I can just keep clicking Clear Smog or Toxic. So, let's see here. Skeledirge. I think now I click Toxic, just to make sure that this thing gets chipped down enough. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I've completely forgot this thing was unaware. That was really dumb on my part. That was really, really dumb on my part, but it's fine. So, our item is neutralized now, which is fine. Let's see here. That's fine. We go ahead, do Clear Smogs. That way we can make sure that they don't set up. Which is nice, obviously. And now, what I do is I pray that Empoleon can finish the game. Basically, is what I do here. Let's see here. You should die to Toxic. You do die to Toxic. Conkeldurr probably comes in here, or Raichu. Doesn't really matter which one. We can still win this for sure. Empoleon can 1v1 pretty much everything except for this thing, actually. This thing can be a problem. Alright, so I send in Gemstone here. I click Light Screen for sure, obviously. And then I'm also going to try to get up a Reflect too. We are max Spadef on Empoleon. Yeah, we are max Spadef on Empoleon. 77 HP. Raichu. Thunderbolt is 45 to 53% even without Light Screen. So we can actually 1v1 this set. For sure. We can 1000% 1v1 this set. Alright, I'm going to try to set up a Reflect if I can. Oh, that's huge. That is huge. That's huge. We get a Reflect up as well, which is very, very nice. I think now I hard swap it to Emperor, just so that way you can't do things for fun. Moonlight, that's fine. I click, let's see here, what do I click here? I can click Steel Beam versus you, I can click Earthquake. Steel Beam almost has a guaranteed one shot, but I think I'm gonna click Earthquake first. Earthquake, there we go, 17%. Thunderbolt, resist, let's go. Now I click Steel Beam. I click Steel Beam to hopefully get that one shot, which it looks like I should. Perhaps, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Well, actually, you are max with death, so maybe not. But regardless, this will do a crap ton of damage to you. Yeah, okay, looks like it'll have to be a max roll. And even then, probably not, but we'll see. Ooh, let's go, that's massive. Okay, that's massive. Okay. Let's see here. A couple of Pokemon can come in. Raichu comes in. Let's see. Okay, let's hope that we can actually live. Nope, we don't. Okay, that's GG's then. That should be GG's. For sure. Yeah, GG. Let's see here. GG, well played, fam. Alright. Yeah, no, I misplayed this really, really badly. I didn't prep enough for this battle mentally. I don't think. I was just like, oh, let's go for it. But yeah, no, this was a really hard match for me to win, obviously. But yeah, no, that was really, really good. Let's see here. We definitely need to win week 8 now. You guys will know if we made playoffs or not. But I will go ahead and actually I might do like a little bit of an after message. Talk about the battles moving forward and stuff like that. So I'll go ahead and walk to that once I'm done talking about this. But yeah, I forgot Unaware Skeledirge was the thing. Let's see here. Yes, sure thing. Sure thing. But yeah, I forgot Skeledirge Unaware was a thing. That was really dumb on my part. I should have remembered that, and I shouldn't have let Vikavolt go down so early. I should have prepared more for... I should have mentally prepared more for Unaware. But I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. We were able to pull it back quite a bit, I think, but yeah, we just weren't able to do enough damage with everything on our team, which sucks. But again, it is what it is. I played poorly this match, and I need to do better. But anyways... yeah. I'll go ahead and block to the end of this, whether I'm talking about the season. I don't know what will happen, but we'll see. Anyways, here we go. Hey, so obviously it happened yet because I haven't uploaded week 8 yet, like I said before. Week 8 will be going up next week, even though it's technically week 9 next week. This is actually our week 9 battle. You guys get it. I already explained in the beginning. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you dudes in the next video. Peace out, mates!